The victim was riding northbound, approaching the Clark and Lake subway stop in the Loop, minding her own business and reading her phone when the defendant doused her with gasoline and lit her on fire. The surveillance video is difficult to watch and is very disturbing, as a young woman was set ablaze and tried to put herself out while other passengers got out of the way or watched.
Here is a case, and I'm sure you've read about it by now. 26-year-old woman on her phone, lunatic who's been arrested 49 times with 10 felonies, and the judge saw fit to let him out of jail while his other case was still pending. Now, there are some reports that him and the woman had an argument. All the stories they say are false. The woman was on her phone minding her own damn business. I think the judge who let him out of jail, I think she needs to be locked up. Like, when do it come to a time you say, like, you've been arrested 40 times, 41 is too many, we're not going to let you back out. How about 30? How about 20? 10 felonies. He's been in the nut house. He just got through attacking somebody in the nut house, brutally attacked them, and the judge said, you know what? You've only been arrested 48 times. I think you learned your lesson. You just attacked somebody in August, but I think you learned your lesson. I'm going to let you out.
This is Lawrence Reed's most recent booking photo, the latest in a long string of lockups. We found 49 arrests, including 10 felony cases and an active aggravated battery case from August, in which Reed was accused of hitting a social worker at McNeil Psychiatric Hospital, causing loss of consciousness, 2 ER visits, and lasting memory issues, headaches, and daily nausea. The Cook County State's attorney asked a judge to keep Reed in custody until his trial for the August battery, but one judge put him on electronic monitoring before a different judge modified the monitoring hour.
Because now I think that you have the capability to be a functioning citizen in society. I'm going to let you out. And you're surprised that he set somebody on fire. Now, I bet you if you talk to that piece of trash mayor down there, Brendan Johnson, he probably going to say the fella didn't have enough opportunities. He was deprived as a child. He needed some activities to do. What is he, like 52 years old? Are you telling me that a man who had been arrested 49 times, convicted of 10 felonies, and these ain't all the crimes, these are the ones they caught him with. Some of them probably got downgraded. So I bet you he's probably committed at least about 50 felonies and probably 150 other crimes. And the judge say, this is a man that needs to be out. He is a productive citizen in society. Every judge who every prosecutor who let these kind of people out, they need to be locked up. I said we could reduce crime probably about 80%, 90% almost, if we just keep the SOBs who don't know how to act locked up. Now, if the police officer had shot this human piece of trash, I bet you every activist would have came out and act like he was the Apostle Paul. Oh my God, Lawrence Reed was on his way to feed the homeless when he tripped over with some lighter fluid and set the woman on fire.
All happened just before 9:30 last night on that Blue Line train. Chicago police tell us a 26-year-old woman, and at some point he threw liquid onto that woman and set her on fire. The train ended up stopping at Clark and Lake. The man took off running. Now, she was able to make it out of the train, but then she collapsed. Police say the fire was put out before the fire department got there. She was rushed here to Stroger in critical condition.
What in the hell is he doing with lighter fluid on the damn train in the first place? You know look at the pictures. You can tell he's slapped crazy. The pictures show, I mean, he's missing teeth. You know that some people have that look about them that they look crazy? This is a fella that sure enough looks like he slapped crazy. And the judge said, you know what, I don't think that he needs to be in an institute. He needs to get out to be able to express himself. He may be an artist. He needs to express himself. And he can't quite express himself if you're going to confine him to a prison. They wouldn't even keep him in the nut house. It's obvious he's crazy, but I wouldn't care how crazy he is. You set somebody on fire, I think the punishment should be you get set on fire. How about that? That's the way I show sympathy. You set somebody on fire, you get set on fire. Seems like a fair treatment to me. He goes and set the woman on fire, and after he set her on fire, I will quote, he says, "Burn, bitch." That's what he said after he set her on fire. Oh, he seems stable. I can see the reasoning of the judge now to let him out, because this seems like a real productive citizen in society. Fool set somebody on fire, arrested 49 times, 10 felonies. Can't even make this up. What kind of world are we living in that you let people out of jail who's been arrested 49 times with 10 felonies and he been in the nut house? Damn. What does it take to stay locked up? Now, they wanted to throw the book at some of those people for January the 6th for walking into a building. But getting arrested 49 times, assaulting people, setting people on fire, oh no. He's misunderstood as a child. Maybe if we can understand his child life, we probably can get some help for Lawrence Reed. He was deprived of a childhood. I wouldn't give a rat's behind about none of that.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you
We don't care.
Let me set you on fire and see how much sympathy you have. Let somebody set you on fire, your loved one on fire, and see how you feel about it. He don't never need to get out of jail, in my humble opinion. That's me. Maybe I'm crazy.